Numer 21 finals against Volleyball. Następnie kolejna kolejno wygranie Monster Block. A nasi dzieje jest Monster.
Welcome everybody to Yekaterinburg in Russia. We are about 800 kilometers east of the capital city, Moscow, and it's a pleasure to welcome you along to the inaugural Volleyball Nations League. Matches will be taking place over the next 5 weeks, 20 pools of 4 teams each. The top 5 teams and the hosts will play in the finals. The finals for the men will be in Lille in early July, for the women in Nanjing in China at the end of June. And then we'll play through to the semis and the finals, etc. But a lot of volleyball to be played between now and then. And we are in Russia, Yekaterinburg, as I mentioned, east of Moscow, playing host over the next 3 days to 4 teams. The host nation, Russia, obviously, joined by visitors from Thailand. We see the Thai team arriving earlier today. Also in this pool, Argentina and the Netherlands. And our opening match sees the Netherlands taking on Thailand, with Thailand hoping to defeat the Netherlands for the first time in 8 years. It's going to be a big ask for the team from Thailand, who have come all the way to Yekaterinburg as one of the lower ranked sides, up against Argentina, Russia and the Netherlands this weekend. Matches 2 a day, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Thursday. If you get a win 3-0 or 3-1, you get 3 points. If you get a win 3-2, you get 2 points, and there's 1 point for the losing side if they take it to a decider. First 4 sets, first to 25 points. If we go to a deciding 5th, it's the short set. I'm sure you're all familiar with the competition format. Short set of first to 15 in a 5th and final set, if we get that far. And on recent form, that may not happen. These two sides played twice at the World Grand Prix in 2017, and the Dutch defeated Thailand 3-0. They also defeated Russia 3-0 on that occasion as well. So the captains have been along to go through the formalities, go through the coin toss, the exchange of pennants, and the signing of the various forms on the dotted lines. So the mighty Dutch taking on the unheralded team from Thailand, and we are about 11 minutes away from the start. There's the head-to-head in recent tournaments, World Grand Prix 2016, a straight sets win for the Dutch. Olympic qualifying tournament in 2016, same story, and at the World Grand Prix a year later in 2017, the Dutch romped away with that one in straight sets 3-0. So not a bad crowd in here. But it is not likely to approach anywhere near capacity until the Russians are obviously in action later today as they face Argentina. That's our second match. We've also got matches going on in China as well today, and there will be another pool taking place in Lincoln, Nebraska, the evening matches, European time. So everybody's settling in with popcorn and refreshments, getting ready for this match between Thailand and the Netherlands. And let's take a check on some of the players to watch. The outside hitter for the Netherlands is Celeste Plak, number 4, making her 189th international appearance today. Laura de Kema is also one of the more experienced players in the side. 291 will be her total caps today after she takes to the court. Laura de Kema has played no fewer than 20 World Championship matches for the Netherlands. On the other side of the net, Pianat Panoi, the libero for Thailand, is a real worker. 28 years old, one of the shorter players. The libero role has introduced so many different elements to the game. It's been widely welcomed, and we're also focusing here on Pornpun Godapar, the setter, who will play a key role distributing and serving her teammates at the net. Obviously the setter's role absolutely key, and we'll be keeping an eye on how Pornpun Gudpard fares against the mighty Dutch. So now we have the presentation of the two sides, and we'll have the anthems, the introduction of the flags, and hopefully we'll get to meet the two referees who will be in charge of this first match of the three-day Volleyball Nations League pool tournament here in Ekaterinburg.
Звучат национальные гимны. First, the national anthem of национальный гимн Thailand. And now, the national anthem of национальный гимн Netherlands.
Good singing there from Celeste Plack. She was absolutely belting out the Dutch national anthem, and I think that kept her teammates amused. I think it's a regular thing that Celeste Plack opens her lungs during the singing of the Dutch national anthem. They're enjoying the moment. So the two referees lined up on court. Hopefully we'll get full introductions with names of the two referees involved. First referee takes her position alongside the court, facing the antenna, looking across the net. Dutch team will be in their dark strip with their coaching staff in the more familiar orange. Jamie Morrison is the man in charge. On the right, with the beard on the right, Jamie Morrison, the American who looks after the Dutch team here. His opposite number is Dane Sua Charo Rametakul. We should get shots of Dane Sua Charo Rametakul. There he is on the left, the head coach of Thailand. As the players get introduced onto court. 14 coming out is Chittaporn Kamlan Mak. 18, one of the starting lineup is Achap Rapporn Kongyot. Pimpichana is out there as well. And there is Dane Suacharo Rametakul. Number 5 on the court for Thailand. That is Ploymit Thinkau, who's the captain. So it's a big moment for World Volleyball with the beginning today of the inaugural Volleyball Nations League. The men will be playing Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, the women's Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and as a result there is an awful lot of volleyball to be played. 16 teams for the men, 16 teams for the women. 20 pools of 4 teams each for both men and women, and that adds up to well over 250 matches being played around the world, culminating in the finals in midsummer, at the end of June for the women in China, early July for the men in Lille. It's a new concept, the Volleyball Nations League, and we're about to get underway here in Yekaterinburg. There's the starting six for Thailand. There will be plenty of substitutions, of course. 6 substitutions allowed per set. 2 timeouts for each team. We'll have technical timeouts as well. Thailand will have setting duties in the hands of Pornpun Gedpard. The Netherlands bringing out 11, 14, 22, 3, 4 and 6. So Plak is out there. And Celeste hit the big outside hitter there. She's number 4 on the right of screen. Could play an absolutely key role here this afternoon. Laura de Kema will be taking charge of the setting duties, number 14 for the Netherlands. And that's the captain, Marit Balkenstein-Grotus. Balkenstein, number 6 for the Dutch. So we're just about ready to get underway. Exciting moments in the world of international volleyball, with the first serve coming up in 2 minutes' time for this Yekaterinburg encounter between the highly fancied Dutch team and the underdogs from Thailand. And as I mentioned, it's been a long time since the team from Thailand got a win over the Dutch. It was 8 years. The first serve is coming, and it will be delivered by Pimpichaya Kokram for Thailand. Here we go, we're underway in Yekaterinburg. Block goes out, and the first point on the board to Thailand. Celeste Plak rising to try and make the block. It's sort of skewed off her left hand and away and out of play. Thailand off the mark. It'll be a second serve for Pimpichaya Kokram. Here's the set coming to Plak, whose block is picked up nicely by Thailand. They've got a chance to recycle this. Netherlands forced into a little tip over the top. Can still cross here, but the Dutch have time to build. And they can come again, going far side this time. Need a bit of more direct movement. It's coming a bit shallow, but eventually Celeste Plak is there, the outside hitter, to get the Netherlands off the mark. Nice meaty rally to enjoy for the crowds here in Yekaterinburg. 12 players involved. And Supatra Pairoj involved. I beg your pardon, it was Panoy, the libero, who's in the different change strip, the number 2 for Thailand, who's been heavily involved in the first 3 exchanges, although that wasn't the start that the server was looking for from the Netherlands. A mistake from Anna Bijs there. 3 point to Thailand, who have rotated around clockwise, and the serve comes in. There's the dig, and the set should be spiked away by Plak, and she put heart and soul into that big right-handed spike. So Celeste Plak has had a decent start here. She's been responsible for amassing both points that the Dutch have picked up so far. Serve for the Dutch, hitting from right to left, and that was sharply picked up. Touch and go from the Netherlands, using only 2 of their available 3 hits, and it was sharply put away by the setter, Pornpun Gedpard. Setter turned attacker. Chance for the Dutch to strike back into the hole. They've recovered well here, Thailand. Double block, and it's a point to the Netherlands. 2 players rising for the block. They've gone all square, 3 points all in the first set. Celeste Plak will serve for the first time. Difficult one for Thailand to hand battle here, but they found the wide open spaces in the centre of the court. Terrific awareness. There was a huge hole gaping here. And from the back court, taking off over the attack, just behind the attack line, and that was just placed calmly forward into the available space. Pornpun, the setter with the serve this time for Thailand. Plak thrust that one down, it's come straight back, and it's a point to the Netherlands. There might have been a double hit on the attempted dig there from Thailand. 4 points all in the first. Marit Balkestein-Grothus, the captain for the Netherlands. The left-hander will serve. Cross-court left to right. Plenty of action forward. Dutch with time to regroup, and that's comfortably put away by Anna Bijs. Had a difficult start with a fault on her first serve, but has made up for it with this decisive spike here. No chance of that coming back. So the Netherlands are in front for the first time. Balkestein serves for the second time. The Thais are out of position. Can't find a way through the net. And the Dutch are starting to get up a bit of a head of steam here. First time they've had a 2-point advantage. Marit Balkestein again. Captain looking for 3 straight points with her serve, but the third one finds the net. Quite get hold of that. The toss was a little too low. Thailand will be reasonably pleased with the way they've started here. Chachuon Moskri will be serving next for Thailand. It's a big serve as well. Pushed forward, chest height, and slammed away for a point for the Netherlands. Off the fingers of the Thai blocker and behind. It's too hot to handle here. Too much pace on the ball, and away it went. Delian rising majestically to finish. Serve in for the Netherlands. What the Thailand thought about playing that, or possibly letting it go. I think they made the right decision. Picked up off the deck, needs to cross here, and it does. Thailand still out of position. Can they push forward? They'll have another chance to regroup and recycle, and they get a point. Thailand playing well, created something out of nothing there. All the way through this exchange, the point would go to the Dutch, and then the Thai number 19, Chachuon Moskri, rose to put that away. Chittaporn with the serve, 6-7 Thailand. Close to the net, kept back into play. Absolutely no doubt about that one from Anna Bijs. Number 11, Anna Bijs, making her 199th appearance today, the outside hitter for the Netherlands. It's a 91 tall. So we have a technical timeout now as the first team to get to 8 points. It will happen again when the first team reaches 16 points. And we should get a chance, with a bit of luck, to listen into the team talks as well. So those of you who speak the local language will be able to pick up on what Danai Suacharo Rametakal had to say to his team. So I'll let the team talks go. I'm not a Thai speaker, so I'm unable to give you any insight. Those of you who understand the language will be in the know now. Here we go, here's the continuation. Scramble ball here for the Dutch. Celeste Plak was in 2 minds as to what to do with that, and the lack of decision from the Dutch allowed the Thai team to come through and steal a point. point that looked unlikely for a while. Celeste Platt didn't get enough height with the service that was coming to her, and in the end it was a fine finish. Thailand within one, 7-8. That's going to be left, it's out. Loose serve, way out the back of the court. Netherlands back in control, 9-7 they lead. They take the side out, which means that they will serve, and the serve comes from Anna Bice. Dummy ball off the head of one of the blockers and behind. It's a well-worked move from Thailand. Little fake. And it came off the head of the Dutch number 22, Nicole Koolhaas. Charaporn serving for the team from Thailand. Well watched and well left. Kirsten Knip, the libero, is on for the Dutch, and she was happy to watch that sail through. The serving duties return to Nicole Koolhaas. It's a good-looking serve, kept low. Dutch with a chance to rebuild here. This will need to be defended from the extremities of the court. It can cross. It's up towards the floodlights. Time and space here for the Netherlands. They haven't made the most of it. The set was poor, and Thailand tip over the top for a point. Well played, Thailand. That was a wasted opportunity for the Netherlands. They had full control and time and space. Didn't take advantage. That was the winning shot, sharply taken. That's Paul Pun, the setter. She's done that a couple of times now. Sharply dispatched by Marit Balkenstein, the Dutch captain. Fearsome left arm. Found the channel and the space. 11-9. Here's Platt with the serve. First block was okay, but the ball bobbled and wobbled, and sadly for the Dutch team, they were unable to get any further control. Rally ended early. Thailand are keeping themselves in close contention. Pun, the setter, with the serve again. That's to the back of the court, well picked up. Dutch will come again, and via the block they score the point. Well, Celeste Platt, the number 4, the outside hitter for the Dutch, has played a key role. It was her first spike that was well defended, but it was her instigation that led to that point as Balkenstein prepares to serve. Balkenstein has had a couple of loose serves. Yeah, keep it up, I think, is the key. Make it count. 3 points, all too regular, even at this level of the game, and Jamie Morrison won't be particularly happy with allowing Thailand to get within one again. Scrambled ball. This needs to cross here. Well played by the Dutch libero wearing white. That's missed. Now let's see. It was... Ooh, did it just get the edge of the line? The spike was from Anna Bice. I thought it just missed the line. We're waiting for confirmation now via the video replay. This will tell us, the official review. I think that might have just got a piece of the line, in which case the ball is in and the scoreline will change. It will be a point to the Netherlands. Jamie Morrison was well positioned. So I think the video review has been seen by television viewers, but possibly not by the athletes and spectators in the arena here in Yekaterinburg. Hence the delay while they await for the final verdict. But it was pretty cut and dry, I think. Maybe the first referee hasn't been told either. One or two gremlins in the communication systems here. And I think if, unless the first referee is told to change her decision, then her original decision will stand. But I think she's, yeah, judging by the reaction for the Dutch there, they know that they've been awarded the point. And will serve. So the 13-11 scoreline now appears on screen. That's correct. Dane Suachara Ramitakul is engaged in conversation with the second referee, but nothing's going to change. He didn't see the replay. I think that's his problem. Which is a little harsh, I think, if you don't get to see the evidence that has denied your team a point. Anyway, Yvonne Bellion will serve for the Netherlands now. 13-11 they lead. Good looking serve to the back of the court. Not a great set. And in fact, they got away with that rather courtesy of a big hit from Pimpichaya Cochran. The antenna moved, but it was after the block. Thailand once again within one. 12-13 and serving. Well watched, well left. It was a nervous moment for the players at the extremities of the court as they see those serves float towards the back line. Court dimensions 18 meters by 9. Over the top, not effective. Dutch are getting wise to that move. Oh, that's well played. Thumped away decisively by Anna Bijs. And the Netherlands are starting to move clear in this opening set. Anna Bijs rising. Huge amount of hang time she got there before putting the ball away. Technical timeout. And we'll listen in again. Well, it's been a really lively start to this inaugural Volleyball Nations League match here in Yekaterinburg in Russia between Thailand and the Netherlands. Argentina and Russia playing later today. Match continues. 15-12, the Netherlands lead. Chance to recycle here. Time for Thailand. The block sends it back to the players in white. The libero doing good work. It's Kirsten Knip for the Netherlands, and she is the creator of that point. Takes the Netherlands to 16 points to 12. That was just too solid from Anna Bijs, who's had a fine first set. Shaky start with a missed serve. So that was a team timeout last time. We now get to the technical timeout. 16 points to 12. And let's listen in to see what Jamie Morrison has to say.
In front of the state. He's watching those two combos. If they get in trouble, be looking for two. Let's go.
Well, for the first 10 minutes of the set, Thailand were very much in contention, keeping the Dutch within attacking distance, but now the gap has widened. The more experienced Dutch team are strengthening their lead play by play. At the resumption, the scoreline here in this Volleyball Nations League match is the Netherlands 16, Thailand 12. That was on the line. Well played. Bellien's block. Did a replay from earlier there. That wasn't the previous point. Substitution for Thailand. Double substitution. specialist serving substitution on Soraya Pomla. Hope to inject a bit of pace with this right-handed serve. 13-16 Thailand play and serving. It's a good-looking serve. It dipped. They seem to have control. Bit of confusion. Two players going for the same ball, but they might just come out for Thailand here. It's a point to the Netherlands for finding the middle of the metre-wide net and then flying over the top and out the play. (17-13). Oh, that's solid. Decisively put away by Acharaporn Kongyot. Number 18. Acharaporn is preparing to serve. 14-17, not out of this set just yet. Well, this is a tough one. He's got a cross here, so they'll have to hike it up and hope for the best. Well played. And somehow, the Dutch have got a point out of that. Something out of nothing. In fact, yeah, no, 22. The block went wide, so it is a point to the Netherlands. My mistake, apologies. It's Netherlands serving to the back of the court. Knip the libero with the defensive duties. This will come straight back and dealt with by Marat Balkestein, the captain. Won't get a better opportunity than that to put the ball away. Right back into her hitting zone. She opened that left shoulder and made absolutely sure. Off the right arm of the attempted block. 18-15 the scoreline. Testing looking serve. The block is strong and solid. Double touch called against the Thai defence. So a timeout called by Thailand as they witness their lead. Their early lead and their early chances disappear. Their only having made such a strong start, they're now in a difficult position. 4 points behind, 15-19 the scoreline. Lots of conversation again. Coach Dane Suacharo Ramatakal is willing his players on, but left himself an awful lot to do in this first set in particular. Marit Jasper with the serving duties for the Netherlands now. She's on the court for the first time. Jasper, number 18. Ah, what a block. Combination of Celeste Plaque and the number 3, Yvonne Bellion. An impenetrable wall. Up they went. Might have both got a hand on that one. In fact, it was probably the left hand of Celeste Plaque. 2015. Yeah, first serve was great. Second one left a little bit to be desired, and Marit Jasper heads off court after a 50% success rate with her serving duties. (16-20) first set. Thailand serving. Ploymit Thinkau, the captain, with the serve. Plaque wondered about playing that, did in the end. It was probably the right decision, and it's netted a point for the Netherlands. And they're just 4 away now from sealing the opening set at 21-16. It was a little crowded at the back here as both players went for the ball. Plaque's serve, dipping sharply from a great height. block is wide, the point goes to Thailand. They bridge the gap slightly. You would sense there's no chance of getting back into this first set from this sort of deficit. Malika Kangthong coming from the extremities of the court area with this serve at 17-21. Can she set something up here with which Thailand can develop the point? It was a really good serve, in fact. Here's Plak. And there's been an infringement there. Possibly a net touch against one of the Thai players, or maybe Plak took off over the 3-meter line from the back of the court. So it's a point to Thailand. Yeah, Plak penalised, 18-21. That serve finds the net. See a little bit of this. Specialist servers coming on, having a good one, and then a free point to the opposition. The outside hitter for the Netherlands, Celeste Plak, has had a fine game. Marit Balkenstein, the captain, has played superbly. Her serve now. Oh yeah, absolutely decisive. Nothing that anyone could do about this. Kirsten Knip unable to react quickly enough, the Dutch libero. 22-19. Thailand on a bit of a surge at the moment, but again, loose play, poor serving, 3 points for the Dutch, and they are 2 from taking the first set. Thailand menacing. Good setting from Paul Punt. And the spike was powerful and accurate. Perfect timing as she climbed Acharapon to put that one away. 2023, Dutch in a bit of spatial trouble here, but they come away with the point, and they have set point. Taking them 25 minutes to get to set point in the first, and the serve will come in from Laura De Kema. De Kema's serve with the libero playing it low, over the top, the block is down, it's hard, it's got to cross here. So time and space, here's the set. Is that the final shot? They'll recycle, and it's finished off in style by Celeste Plak, who's been one of the outstanding players for the Dutch in that first set, and she takes Holland to a 1-0 lead. 25 minutes or thereabouts of play as the formalities continue with the change of ends. And this has been a really positive start for the Netherlands. Remember, Thailand haven't defeated the Dutch for 8 years, and it's apparent why. Celeste Plak has had an excellent first set, playing the final point of the opening instalment there. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of the first set of this match between the Netherlands and Thailand, as seen from the overhead camera. A few spectators starting to come in and take their seats. The second match of the day sees the host nation, Russia, taking on Argentina. Netherlands, Argentina, Thailand and Russia, the 4 teams involved in this 3-day Volleyball Nations League meeting here in Yekaterinburg. few bums on seats now, which is good. Ekaterinburg, beautiful city. 780 kilometers, I think, officially east of Moscow. And the players are preparing to return to court for the start of the second set. And during this second set, the Netherlands, their dark strip, will be hitting from right to left. From left to right, I beg your pardon, with the team from Thailand in their white shirts and dark shorts, tacking the end away to our left. So we're getting ready for the start of set number 2. The Netherlands lead Thailand by 1-0. Here's the serve from Laura de Kema. And the first point on the board for Thailand at the start of set number 2. They're off and running. See that coming, put away comfortably by Onuma Sitra. And a good response from the Netherlands. Oh, that's well played. Positive start here from the team from Thailand. This is how they started the first set, before losing a little bit of momentum after about the first 15 minutes. Good serving. And Thailand in front. 2 points to 1 and serving. They've stretched their lead now. Thailand have a 2-point cushion. Made a very decent start to set number 2. Porn punt with the set, and the right-handed spike forced off the head of the attempted block. Down and low. This is a tough one for the Netherlands. Block just trickling along the tape of the net. One of the longest rallies of the match so far, and that's right on the line. That's a terrific finish for the Netherlands. Balkenstein playing a captain's role, Marit Balkenstein, the number 6. She found perfect accuracy with the left-handed spike. No doubt that Thailand have made the better start. Thailand 4, Netherlands 2. This is a bit scruffy, but the point continues. Thailand in a good position. Great defence again by the Dutch. Must finish it off, they do. Ah, that was patient play by the Netherlands, waiting for their opportunity, which eventually manifested itself. And it was completed, that move, by the Dutch number 6. It's with a fine finish. Dutch starting to get involved in this second set now. creativity. Something a little unusual from Laura de Kema. Fingertip winning point, and they're all square at 4-all. Celeste Plack's serve. Block is a good one. Thailand on the surge. What a finish. Team Thailand with a few supporters in here waving their Thai flags. Thailand serving, 5-4 second set. Oh yes, amazing awareness there from Celeste Plack. She climbed as if to play the power shot and then took all the pace off the ball, knuckling that one away, fingertipping that one away for a slower point. They'll count, 5-all, second set. Oh, what a serve. Dipping down sharply, and the Thai team have done well to keep in this point. This is anybody's point though. It's alive, it's well. Point continues. Phase 5, and the team from Thailand get the point. 6-5 they lead in the second set. Final installment coming from Acharapon Konyot. That's just lacking a little bit of shape here. And, one or two questions being asked. We haven't seen Jamie Morrison press the panic button and call a timeout. But he may be inclined to do so if there are any more mistakes like that. A bit more decisiveness in the movement of the Dutch players now, and they're within one. Kirsten Knip is off, the libero. And there's a serve coming in now from Yvonne Bellion, number 3 for the Netherlands. That ball with plenty of movement on the serve. Never found its way over. An audacious move, but the block was a match. Yvonne Bellion serving for the second time. She'd love to get 2 in a row on her serve. Recyclable ball here for the Netherlands. Thailand will come from the backcourt, and that was perfectly played. Big takeoff from behind the 3-meter line, met with power and strength. And Thailand reached the technical timeout with the advantage. They lead by 8 points to 7 in the second set.
Let's go! We're hitting up here. They're kind of in here and then
So the technical timeout, the first of the 2 TTOs that will be held in each set, is done. Just a reminder, we're deep in the second set here. The Netherlands lead Thailand by 1-0. Thailand serving, a point in front, 8-7 in the second. To the corner. That was a good finish. Look at the height speed and stretch of Nicole Koolhaas. Lightning reactions, 8-all, second set. Oh, good blocking. Plak and Koolhaas at times are the best blockers in women's world volleyball. Look how they dealt with this. What a combination. To the back of the court. It'll be put up. It's got a cross here. It's dinked over the top. Thailand looking for some creativity. That was a great block again. Koolhaas combining on the other side of the net. And the Dutch 2 points clear in the second set. Laura de Kema will serve, hoping to stretch that lead and maybe make it a 3-point cushion, but timeout has been called by the Thai coach. So the timeout has been called by coach Suachara Rametakul, hoping to just slow the momentum of this Dutch run here. They lead 10-8, another serve coming in from de Kema. It's a good serve as well. Dutch in a strong position, a scrambled effort from Thailand, and this looks good. Here's the set, far side spike, and into the space. And that is 4 points in a row for the Netherlands. They lead 11-8. And the Dutch are on a real roll here. Thumped away by Anna Bijs, who's had a fine match so far. That was definitely needed for Thailand. Having been in a lean spell, they needed to stop the rock. And they closed the gap. It's within 2. Big finish from the outside hitter, coming from extreme left of court. That was probably going out. They played it. Off the upturned hand. They've run out of shots. And that's a point for the Netherlands to stretch their lead even further. 12-9 the scoreline. Desperate defense here from Thailand. Hands and arms under the ball. Couldn't lift it up. Eventually run out of the rally. Running out of options. Good, solid, short, sharp play from Thailand that time. Tactical substitution coming on. They brought on Hataya Bamrungsuk with the specialist serving duties here, just to liven things up a bit for Thailand. It was a good serve as well. It's forced the Dutch to retreat. They'll have to cross it here. Kept low. Oh, good reactions. Wonderful play from Anna Bijs. And the Dutch come away with a point. Happy with that. Relief all round. Big left-handed shot from Marit Balkestein, the captain. It's gone backwards. We'll cross here. Now, time and space for Thailand. Can they develop anything? There was a touch on the ball. It came from Celeste Plak. Thailand have reduced the margin to 13-11. Oh, absolutely decisive Mara Balkenstein has had a brilliant match so far. She's been everywhere and anywhere. And that left arm is a serious weapon for the Netherlands. Celeste Plak's serve, dipping sharply towards the Thai defence, who tip it over the top. That was watched and read and understood by the Netherlands. Not the best set for Plak. She'll hope for better next time if indeed she does get another opportunity. Still alive, but they can't redirect it. Thailand take the point. 12-14. Skewed off the fingertips and away for a winner. Thailand 12-14 in serving. Plak lifts it up. Into the... no, it was out. It was called out, but there was a touch on the ball on the way through, so it will be a point to the Netherlands. And Marat Balkenstein, who was responsible for the previous point, now takes up the serving duties for the Netherlands. 15-12 they lead, slams that one into the net. This time it'll be Ploymit Thinkau, the captain, with the serve for Thailand. Far side for the Netherlands, drifting it towards the back of the court. Slower rally this. Dutch with their third attempt into Thai territory. That's a point for the Netherlands. Bit of a miscue on the attempted spike. And they get to the technical timeout. 3 points apart, 13-16 the scoreline in favour of the Netherlands.
Straight over, dive to 5 on that. Again, make sure we're staying on the ground. I'm going to keep reminding you, make sure we're on the ground until you know what's going on. We're still getting a little bit jumpy. Anything else?
Attention, tip of the set, and now they receive. Good.
Center 3? Yeah, center 3. Also center 3, watch the fake, going out to the low. Make sure you're ready for that. Let's go.
ได้ไหมครับนะอย่างหนึ่งบอลแรกเราเสิร์ฟดีนะ
So the resumption. The Dutch in full control here. And serving with Yvonne Bellion. 16-13 the scoreline in favour of the European side. Thailand with their second attempt. Again, the attack is repelled. And defence becomes attack for the Dutch. 17-13 their lead now. Ball ricocheting around, but Thailand unable to guide the ball over and back to the Dutch. Bellion for the second time, good-looking serve. They're out of position, it's got a cross here. So, oh, it's a brilliant finish from out of nothing. Shot of the match. 14-17, Yvonne Bellion with 3 attempted serves and 2 points from the 3. 14-17. Thailand gets some heart from that last point. They've got possession, they're in a good position. Here's the set, here's the spike, it's off the block and away for a Dutch point. Finished finally by Anna Bijs. And the serving is once again with Laura de Kema. Over the top, into the hole. Well worked by Knip, the libero. She fell sharply to get the back of her hand under the ball. Knip has had a fine game in the white shirt for the Dutch. Yeah. 4 shots played by the Dutch. 15-18. Welcome point for the team from Thailand. Punters off for Thailand. Thailand will serve 15-18 second set. Sitarak with the serve. Here's the set, over the top. Wide open spaces there. Well spotted. Koolhaas has had an outstanding game. Kept a cool head there via the left hand of the blocker as well. Under this, Black gets herself out of the way. Good blocking. Need to try and push this forward now. 2 outstretched hands, everybody missed. And it's a point for Thailand. The Dutch need to just guard against complacency. They are a set in front, 19-16 leading in the second. But Thailand are starting to show signs of improvement here. And they will serve at 16-19. Underneath it, no, they've run out of options. No more shots remaining. And the gap is just 2. Now will Jamie Morrison call his team in for a timeout in an attempt to just reduce the tie momentum. 17-19, 2 in a row for Thailand. Looking for their third. From the back of the court, has to cross. So, time and space for the Netherlands, and there to provide the finishing touch was Celeste Plack. The Thai players, I think, came under the net and may have collided here. Or did she get, oh yes, goodness me, she got a face full of ball. And Celeste Plack did not hold back with that right-handed spike. And the Thai player will need some ice and a rest. It's Acharapon Komyot who's sitting out for the moment. She's had an excellent game. But she needs some ice and attention on that left eye. Marit Jasper to serve for the Netherlands, 2017. The Dutch lead. Here's Jasper. Good looking serve. Kept low. Got to cross it here. So this gives the initiative to the Netherlands. They've got so many options. And in the end, they were blocked out of the play. Celeste Plack with a wry smile on her face. That was superb blocking. Chachuon Moksri providing the winning point from the block. Thailand closing the gap. Malika will pick up the serving duties. (18-20), ball swerving. Out of position here. 1 or 2 mistakes coming in from the Netherlands. They're at 6s and 7s. I wonder if Jamie Morrison will press the panic button now and call a timeout. Malika Kanthong, 19-20. Close the gap right down. Discipline required for the Netherlands. And they're out of position. Got a cross here. It's high, it's floated. Thailand with a chance to draw level, and they are all square at 20-20. Well, Thailand have shown tenacity, determination, and a little bit of patience at times. And they're right back in this second set. Thinkau with the final touch on that previous point, and the timeout has been called by Jamie Morrison. So Malika Kanthong will serve. Thailand right back in this second set. And they might just get an ace here. Oh, they've recovered it. It's got to cross, it's high. It's inviting for Thailand. They might get themselves in front. They will need a second attempt to score the point. Now, space and time for the Netherlands. It's come straight back, it's going right out. And that will settle Dutch nerves. Having been on the end of a long run of successive points for Thailand, they needed some solid work from Knip, the libero, and a little bit of luck as the final touch from Thailand went out of play. The block is solid. After a lapse of concentration that lasted 5 or 6 minutes and resulted in a slew of points for Thailand, the Netherlands have found their A game again, and it's Thailand's turn to call the timeout. Well, a mixed bag in this second set for Thailand. Danai Suachara has just summoned his players for some final instructions as they attempt to salvage this second set. They got all the way back to level. Now they trail 22 points to 20, with the Netherlands in front by 2 and serving through Celeste Plack. Over the top, Plack is underneath it. Here's the set, backcourt attack, absolutely rock solid from Anna Bice. Bice took off behind the 3-meter line and put all her strength behind that spike. Substitution going on as the team from Thailand attempt to shore up their defence. 23-20, the Netherlands lead. Celeste Plack will serve again. 1 from 1 on her serving. Oh, it just trickled along the top of the tape. Advantage Thailand here. Chance to score a crucial point. They can't find a way through. The Dutch are covering the ground so effectively. That's high. It's a chase to the back of the court for the Thai libero. This should surely be it for the Netherlands. It's down, it's out, and they have set point. Took a while, 5 or 6 phases before the Netherlands eventually came away with the point that takes them to set point. Final touch from Anna Bice, a thumping right-hand spike down the middle. Too hot to hand. Set point. Turn and shoot. Dutch were wise to it that time. Got across here. It's up against the block. And it's a point for the Netherlands with the aim of playing the ball on the wrong side of the court. And a nice moment between the coaches and the players and the referees. Very nice.
Now everybody clap your hands.
But very illegal. Crossing the net in the completely the wrong direction. Thailand are not giving this up lightly, this second set. Can the Netherlands finish it here? Not yet. Thailand are within 2, 22-24. And Danai Suachara can censor A last-minute escape for Thailand here. They need this point desperately. Chachu with the serve. Here's the set. Far side for the Netherlands. It's high towards the floodlights. It's up with the set. Here's the spike. The block is out. It's not over yet. Thailander within one and serving 23-24. So timeout called by the Netherlands in an attempt to just stall the momentum.
Going backwards a little bit, attack the ball when you're passing. If they get the ball back, make sure we're getting all the way out and get head up. You're probably right hand right there. Take away that line every single time. One side out. Let's go.
Russian supporters coming in. Their team will be in action later against Argentina. Thailand serving 23-24. Oh, they've got another one. They're all square at 24 all. What a fight back from Thailand. And this one seemed to be all about a lack of confusion and communication. 24-24. They need to be 2 points clear. Here's the set, and who else to provide a shot and a spike to take the Netherlands to set point than the irrepressible Celeste Plak. Off the outside of her right hand and away, and it is set point the Netherlands. The serve will come in from Marit Balkenstein. Good looking serve. Here's the set for Thailand, still alive. Got a cross here. Good recovery, excellent defence for Thailand. They're not out of this yet. Surely the Dutch will finish it this time. Can't find a way through. Wonderful defence. And at last, the Netherlands get it done. But they wobbled and they hesitated before they eventually closed out set number 2 by 26 points to 24. Having been 5 in front at one point. Back came Thailand. In fact, Thailand came back from the brink twice. Very nearly salvaged the second set. But after an hour of play, it's the Netherlands who lead by 2-0 here in Yekaterinburg. So a real scare for the Dutch at the tail end of that second set. Got it done in the end. But Thailand will take some encouragement from the fact that they pushed the Netherlands so close. Let's enjoy some of the highlights of set number 2. So set number 3 about to get underway here in this best of 5. The Netherlands lead Thailand by 2-0. Hope you're enjoying our opening day of coverage of the inaugural Volleyball Nations League. Matches taking place in the USA, China and here in Russia today. The pool that's involved here in Yekaterinburg sees obviously the 2 teams in action now, the Netherlands and Thailand, and the host nation Russia will face Argentina. Visitors from South America a little later on. First set to the Netherlands, 25-20. Second set to the Netherlands, 26-24. Set number 3, Thailand attacking the end away to our right. We'll get the first point of the third set. In fact, they've got the first point of all 3 sets that have been played so far, the team from Thailand. Positive starts, positive finishes to the sets. It's the area in the middle where they've lacked a little bit of depth and consistency. Yeah, that's what we've seen throughout the match so far. Celeste Plack pretty much unstoppable as she rises to score the point. Third set underway. It's 1 point each in the VNL. Oh yes, Plack again. 2 in a row. One on the left court, one on the right court, both unstoppable. Into the space, and a little bit of confusion again between the Dutch defenders. 3 of them went for the same ball. There's no definite call. Might have just scuffed off the left hand of Laura de Kema. Plack. Oh, right inside the back line. Perfect accuracy from Celeste Plack. Making her 189th international appearance today, Celeste Plack. Well, this is difficult for Thailand. They've just pushed it forward to hope for the best. It's gone to Plack. This time she's blocked out. Thailand managed to stop the onslaught from Celeste Plack with an excellent combination block here. Off the left hand of Onuma Sitirak, the number 6 for Thailand. 3 points apiece in the third. Thailand seem to be watching and judging Celeste Plack's movements just a little better, but there were 4 touches for Thailand. There's number 1. In fact, it was a net infringement called against the Thai attackers. 4-3. And Celeste Plack with the serving duties now. She's been busy in this third set. Bobbling around, needs to cross here, it's over the top. Knit, the libero comes forward, and that's wonderful awareness from Laura de Kema. Just had a little glance to her right. Watch de Kema here, number 14, saw the gap, found the gap. Little dummy, it looks as if she was going to shoot with her left hand. She kept her right hand screened from the opposition. Ball off the net on the serve. Balkenstein underneath it. It's into space. Time and room for the Netherlands. They're cruising through this third set now. 6-3 the scoreline. Put away with a vicious final right-handed spike by Yvonne Belin. Black. Well left. Bit of a loose one, bit of a desperate spike from Pipichaya. More of a hit and hope. Over the top of the blocking hands, that's what she was aiming for, but as a result, there was too much distance on the ball, and it sailed out the back of the court. And with the scoreline at 7-2, Thailand's coach has taken a timeout.
เพราะฉะนั้นบอลเขาเหนียวถูกไหมถ้าเรามีโอกาสทำเราต้องทำถ้าเราหยอดธรรมดาสังเกตมันได้หมดเลยนะเพราะฉะนั้นเราต้องมั่นใจให้นะต้องพยายามทำหน่อยเราเสียเองเยอะไปลดการเสียเองบอลแรกอาจารย์ว่าเปอร์เซ็นต์เข้าโอเคนะ
So earnest instructions from Dane Suacharo, Rame Tako, the Thai fans with their flags, hoping for a fight back here. We've seen it in the second set twice from Thailand. They've come from a long way behind to get back in contention. They need to rally again. Dutch are looking like they're in a different league right now, and that Celeste Plack has taken up residency with the serving duties. Can't be moved from there. 7-3 the score. The Netherlands coming forward again. It's close to the net, over the top, and they get another point. 8-3. They'll go into the technical timeout with Plack, I think, now 5 from 5 with serving duties. She had the first 2 points with spikes, then she took up serving and has been absolutely unstoppable in that position. Balkenstein with the final flick there. What a start to this third set for the Netherlands. 8-3 they lead at the technical timeout. So here in Yekaterinburg, Thailand lead, the Netherlands lead Thailand by 2-0. In the other pool, in Ningbo in China, the host nation, People's Republic of China, lead the Dominican Republic by 2-0. That's the second match of the day. So that's Plack again. She'd get yet another point from her serve. She'll have the final say on this particular exchange. Back in Thai hands now. Can they do something with this? Can't penetrate. Oh, and it's another one for the Dutch, who are romping away with set number 3. 9-3. And I think that's 6 in a row now from Celeste Plack's serves. Serves again, accurate, pushing them to the back of the court, having to play this from a tricky position. Well watched, well left. They're up into double figures. 10-3 the scoreline. Celeste Plack will not be moved from that right-hand corner of the court from where she's serving. The big Dutch outside hitter, omnipresent with the serving duties. Another one finds the mark. She's taken them from 3-all to 10-3. She might have the final say here, right into the chest of the libero, knocked her flat. It's another one, 11-3. This match vanishing from Thailand's grasp now. So a substitution for Thailand. They brought on Whipawee Srithong to try and shore up the defence. Celeste Plack. Yet again. Solid blocking. Thailand will come again. Underneath it. Knip the libero, forcing it back into Thailand's side of the court, still alive here. It's got to cross. Now, time and space for Thailand. Can they stop the rot? They can. They've got a point. And at last, that extraordinary run of serving success from Celeste Platt comes to a conclusion. Thailand have just slowed things down, but surely the match is gone. It's a lost cause. 2-0 down, 11-4 down in the third. Here's the serve coming in. Malika Kanthong, the server, over the top, looking for space. It was read by the libero, Panoy. Little spin and turn. Oh yeah, well played. That's nicely done. Number 6 for the Netherlands is the captain, Marit Balkestein-Grotus. And she provided the big left-handed winning spike there. Balkestein again. It's low, it's dangerous, it's got a cross here. Lifted up and down and away. Yvonne Bellion with a difficult shot to play because she didn't have any forward momentum. She was running sideways, but was able to control the shot nicely with her right arm. 13-4. Very one-sided third set. Thailand will take anything that comes their way. It's a free point courtesy of Balkestein's service fault. Jamie Morrison won't be overly concerned. Marit Balkestein captaining the Netherlands here today. Whippowi's serve. Good dig, good set. Fine spike. It's the perfect combination for the Netherlands that time. Here's the dig, the set, overhead. Bellion there with the spike. Netherlands serving 14-5, 2 sets to 0 in front. Bellion will serve. It's to the extremities of the court, needs to cross here. And it's straight off the block and down for a point for the Dutch, who are charging away in this third set. I don't think the block was even required because it struck the net before it reached Dutch arms. And coach Suachara Rametakal is starting to lose a bit of patience, and you can tell from his body language how frustrated he is. Let's listen in.
ตอนนี้เราตีไม่เต็มที่ตีเบาเขาก็รับกลับมาถูกไหมเพราะฉะนั้นทำยังไงเราถึงจะตีเต็มที่แล้วถูกไหมครับช้าค่อยๆไม่ต้องดูคะแนนเอาว่าที่เราเล่นอ่ะเอาชนะทีละแต้มลูกที่เอาให้ได้ก่อนได้แล้วลูกต่อไป
This would be the turnaround of the volleyball decade for Thailand to come from 5-15, 2 sets to 0 down to win this one. Bearing in mind they haven't beaten the Dutch for 8 years. Netherlands in absolute control, despite a couple of loose serves from the Dutch players. Balkestein to the back of the court. Thailand looking for some creativity. It's off the block and out. We have one of these little fight backs in progress for Thailand. We've seen a couple of them so far in the match. There's another little mini fight back emerging here. There's the set. It's to the back of the court. It will be gathered. It will be played. It's a winning shot again for Thailand. 3 in a row. Boymyet, the provider. Acres of space out there. Little turn and touch from the setter, Laura de Kema. And she earns the point for the Dutch as a result. And that That takes us to 16 points to 8. And we reach the second technical timeout of the third set. The Netherlands lead by 2 sets to nil, 25-20, 26-24, and comfortably in control of set number 3. Earlier today in China, Belgium had a good win over Korea, 25-18, 25-22, 25-21. That was the first match, the first match ever in the Volleyball Nations League, and a big win for Belgium. China still leading the Dominican Republic, the second pool match in Ningbo, as we continue here in Yekaterinburg with the Netherlands in total control. De Kemo, the setter, with the serve. Block is absolutely solid as a rock at the net for the Netherlands, and they have double their opponent's score in this third set. 17-8, more than double. Thumbs up from Jamie Morrison. De Kemo again. Decent looking serve, it just confuses the opposition as it curves towards the back of the court. Thailand over the top, blocked down, simple finish. Flicked down from the fingertips by Celeste Plack, who's been responsible for a shed load of Dutch points here this afternoon in Russia. 18-8. De Kemo's serve this time is too strong, but she had a decent run. Soraya Phomla with the serve for Thailand. 9-18 they trail. Kemo, far side, Plack. Oh yes, what a strike. Plack seems to be in total control of her movement around the court. Decent serve again. Rare point for Thailand, but they've reached double figures. Make the third set scoreline just a little less untidy. Well left. Too much strength on the serve from Thailand. And the Netherlands are at 20. 20 minutes since this match began. Dutch need 5 points for the win. Decent hit from Malika Kanthong. 11-20. The Thai team will hope for a lapse in concentration and a few mistakes from the Netherlands, which is what happened at the end of the second set. And we've seen a rare mistake from the outside hitter Celeste Plack. So the team from Thailand will take a little bit of encouragement from that. Will that be the signs of worse to come for the Dutch? Got across here, so the Netherlands with time and a little bit of space, although they didn't do themselves any favours with the dig, but the block was there to take them to 21. 21-12. Britt Bongert's on court for the Netherlands. 21-12. Let's see what she can produce from the service line. It's comes straight back into Dutch hands. And that is exactly what Britt Bongertz was hoping for. Either an ace or a straight return. Tipping viciously towards the back of the court, this serve. And Bellion was happy to pick that one off. Jamie Morrison looks calm. Britt Bongertz for the second time of asking. Another great serve. This one produces an ace. 2 from 2 for the Dutch number 12 since she came onto the court. Specialist serving substitution, proving to be an excellent change from Jamie Morrison. Could she make it 3 out of 3? Maybe. They're a little bit out of position, Thailand here, and there's the block. And that block brings up match point for the Netherlands. Here's the serve. It's long that time. And Britt Bongertz had a memorable couple of minutes on court. Thailand with a chance to tidy things up a little more. Malika Kanthong will serve. 13-24. Still match point for the Netherlands. Thai, can they finish it here? Over the top and down, and that's that. The Netherlands have cruised to a straight sets win over Thailand. 25-13, the scoreline in the third, and what turned out to be the final set here. Best of 5, only requiring 3 sets. A little wobble at the end of the second set for the Dutch, when Thailand were able to rack up some unlikely points, but we'll put that down to a little lack of concentration and focus from the European side. When they came out for the third set, they hit the ground running and cruised away to rack up a 3-0 win over Thailand. Thailand always the underdogs coming into this pool. The Netherlands will have tougher tasks ahead when they face Argentina and particularly Russia over the next couple of days. So, in the end, a crushing defeat for Thailand, but they had some fine moments to enjoy and plenty on which to build after their ultimately losing performance over the team from the Netherlands. And the arena here in Ekaterinburg filling up nicely now. The team from the host nation Russia will be up next later this afternoon facing Argentina. And that is obviously the match that most of the locals will be turning out to see. Comfortable win for the Netherlands in this pool match here in Ekaterinburg. They have defeated Thailand 3-0, 25-20, 26-24, 25-30.